You'd think the best teams in the world should just knock each other out. Lose a game, go home. Simple. That's not what happens. Instead, FIFA takes 48 teams, splits them into 12 groups of 4, and lets each team play 3 matches before anyone gets eliminated. You can lose a game at the World Cup and still advance. You can win a game and still go home. Why would anyone design a tournament like that? Here is exactly how it works. Start with the basics. 48 teams, 12 groups, 4 teams per group. Every team in a group plays the other 3. That's 3 matches each. Win, and you get 3 points. Draw, 1 point each. Lose, nothing. After 3 matches, you add up the points. The top 2 teams in each group move on. 12 groups, top 2 each. That's 24 teams through, just from the group stage math. Here's the part people skip. The group stage isn't really about deciding who's good. It's about deciding who definitely isn't. One match is volatile. A great team can have a bad day. A weak team can catch fire for 90 minutes. Anything can happen once. 3 matches is harder to fake. You can get unlucky once. You can't get unlucky 3 times in a row and still be the best team in the group. The format isn't testing talent. It's filtering out noise. Now here's where it gets interesting, and where that open loop finally pays off. 24 teams qualify automatically as group winners and runners-up, but the knockout rounds need a clean bracket. 16, then 8, then 4. 32 works. 24 doesn't. So FIFA takes the 8 best third-place teams, the ones who finished bottom of their group but still racked up the most points overall, and lets them in too. Read that again. You can finish third, last in your group, and still make the knockout rounds. Lose 2 of your 3 games and survive anyway if the numbers fall your way. Here's the wrinkle almost nobody explains properly. Those 8 third-place spots aren't fixed in advance. They're a moving target. While groups are still playing, a third-place finish that looks safe in Week 1 can get bumped out by a better third-place team in a completely different group in Week 2. You're not just playing your group. You're quietly competing against 11 other groups you've never even watched, which is exactly what's happening right now in this tournament. Teams sitting third in their group aren't just hoping. They're scoreboard watching matches 3 time zones away, doing math they didn't know they'd need to learn. So, 48 teams, 12 groups, 3 games each. Win big, you're through automatically. Finish second, you're still through automatically. Finish third, you might still be through, depending on what total strangers do in a stadium you're not even in. It's not a flaw, it's the design. More teams get a real shot, bad luck gets filtered out, and the tournament still ends in a clean, brutal knockout bracket. Confusing on purpose. Fair by accident. Drama guaranteed. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.